Good morning, everyone, and welcome to Stony Brook University's 64th Commencement Ceremony. Leading this morning's academic procession is the Spirit of Stony Brook Drumline and Color Guard, followed by today's Grand Marshal, President of the University Senate, Richard Larson, who is accompanied by our beloved university mascot, Wolfie. They are followed by members of our esteemed faculty who lead our candidates forward. Larson carries the university's ceremonial mace, symbolizing scholarship and integrity, and representing the historic significance of today's ceremony. This mace was generously gifted to the university by the Alumni Association. And now, with great pride, we present the class of 2024. The graduates from the class of 2024.
you. Fill in every chair. Have a seat. Thank you. Fill in every chair. Have a seat.
All right, guys.
We ask that you please rise if you are able and join us in welcoming our esteemed platform party. The platform party includes special guests from the SUNY Board of Trustees, the Stony Brook Council, the Alumni Association, executive leadership, university deans, the graduate and undergraduate student councils, and our honored guests, elected officials who join our provost and university president, Mari McInnes, for today's momentous occasion.
Yeah, that's as wide as I got.
candidates, please be seated. We now welcome University Senate President and today's Grand Marshal, Richard Larson.
Good morning. As Senate President, I am honored to formally open today's ceremony. Here now, in the presence of the candidates for academic recognition, faculty, administration, alumni, honored guests and friends of the State University of New York at Stony Brook, our commencement ceremony is hereby convened. Please rise as you are able for the singing of our national anthem, performed by Heidi Schneider, who is graduating this year with a degree of Doctor of Musical Arts in Voice Performance. She is joined today by the spirit of Stony Brook. Please be seated. It is a pleasure to welcome the university's special guests who have joined us today. Our distinguished alum, Speaker of the New York State Assembly, Carl Heastie. New York State Senators, Monica Martinez and Anthony Palumbo. New York State Assembly members, Kimberly Jean-Pierre and Ed Flood. Suffolk County legislators, Stephen Engelbright, Chad Lennon, and Samuel Gonzalez. Town of Brookhaven Council member Jonathan Kornreich. State University of New York trustee Carrie Staller. And Stony Brook Alumni Association board member Dr. Leonard Moss. We are also honored to have with us members of the Stony Brook Council, distinguished alum and council chair Kevin Law and council members. Chris Hahn, Frank Trotta, distinguished members of the President's Cabinet and University Council, President of the Graduate Student Association, Aditya Murali, President of the Undergraduate Student Government, Devin Labasco. Hey, Devin. Undergraduate Student Government Vice President of Student Life, Zaya Daniel. And today's announcer, Associate Vice President for Career Readiness, Experiential Education, and ace pronouncer of names, Mariana Savoca. You, girl. And now, friends and family, let's give a big cheer for our Stony Brook University class of 2024.
Now will you please welcome the President of Stony Brook University, Mari McInnes.
Thank you. Welcome to the 2024 Stony Brook University Commencement Celebration. I want to especially thank university faculty and staff and the parents and friends of our graduates. All of you have played a role in the academic success of this group of scholars. And above all, congratulations to the graduating class of 2024. So good morning, Seawolves, and welcome family and friends of the class of 2024, and congratulations, graduates. Today, you join Stony Brook's global alumni community, over 220,000 Seawolves strong. We are honored that you have been a part of our legacy, and we are grateful to be a part of yours. Today is a celebration for you and your families who I know, like me, are deeply proud of you. Families and friends, please stand if you are able and join me in a round of applause in celebration of the class of 2024. Now, graduates, while today is about you and your achievements, none of you did this alone. You have all drawn upon support from your friends and family, those who are here today, those who are tuning in online, and those who are with us in spirit. So today is their day as well. They have encouraged you and supported you because they believe in you, because they love you. So Seawolves, please stand if you're able and recognize your friends and family here today. Woo! And finally, everyone, please join me in thanking our dedicated faculty and staff, from custodians to counselors to those who put this tremendous event together. Stony Brook is only as good as they are, and they are amazing. So a round of applause for faculty and staff. All of these people have supported you with a shared belief that an education from Stony Brook is a profound change maker in a person's life. Someone who believed wholeheartedly in the power of a Stony Brook education was Jim Simons. Jim, who passed away last Friday, served for many years as chair of our math department and as a dedicated and generous benefactor for decades. He was also a dear friend. A shared belief in the world-changing potential within each and every Stony Brook student led Jim and his wife Marilyn, a Stony Brook alum, to make a $500 million endowment gift to Stony Brook from the Simons Foundation in 2023, the largest ever unrestricted gift for higher ed. And graduates, I am certain Jim would be so proud of you today. And I can't think of a better tribute to his legacy than each of you leveraging your Stony Brook education in service of today's greatest challenges. So my message to you is simple. Be a change maker in this world. This is what it means to carry the spirit of Stony Brook with you. Be a change maker like Stony Brook alumnus and New York State Assembly Speaker Carl Hastie, who it is my pleasure to introduce today. Speaker Hasty represents the 83rd Assembly District in the Bronx. And because of his commitment and advocacy, Stony Brook remains one of the most affordable flagship institutions in the nation. He has championed funding for the campus, the Unity Cultural Center, Student Health Center, Stony Brook University Hospital, our Cancer Center, and so much more. As a high school student with admissions offers from Stony Brook and MIT, he chose Stony Brook because of its affordability and excellence. And Speaker Hasty, we're so glad you did. What you've accomplished since your own commencement in 1990 is truly inspiring. And I'd say your distinguished career in public service reflects the goals and values you embraced as a Seawolf. Graduates, while Speaker Hasty was working on his bachelor's degree in applied mathematics and statistics, he was also an active campus leader with the Minority Planning and Student Activities Boards. He was also a reporter for Black World, a campus publication that provided a voice for Black and Hispanic students. In fact, in March of 1990, a story on affordable high-quality education appealed to the state's then Assembly Speaker for increased state aid. Now, 30 years later, Carl Hasty is the current Assembly Speaker, and I get to go to him and ask for increased aid for Stony Brook. And he has delivered. He works tirelessly to support education in New York to ensure that it is excellent and accessible to all. Speaker Hasty, you are a model for our graduating students, and we can't wait to hear what you have to say. So graduates, friends, and family, please join me in welcoming our distinguished alumnus and friend, Speaker Carl Hasty.
Wow. It is so good to be back here 34 years ago when the earth was cooling, when I was a graduating student. But I'd say the one difference today is I'm 100% completely sober and not hungover. You know, looking out at all of you today, and I promise you I'm gonna be extremely, extremely brief because I know what this day means to all of you. You want to go celebrate with your friends and your family. But if you have friends that are graduating from other schools that cost a lot more money and they think are more prestigious, I want you to tell them this. I want you to tell them that you are smarter than all your friends that graduated from Columbia or Princeton and all of that. But let me give you the biggest reason why. All of y'all was smart enough to get an Ivy League education at a fraction of the cost. So that's why you will always win that argument. Now I want for all of you, as President McGinnis told you, and I got to tell you, she has been a phenomenal advocate for Stony Brook. She usually calls me or comes to visit me in Albany with a checklist of things to bring back for Stony Brook. But because I feel indebted to this school so much, I make sure to try to check every single one of those boxes. But she is somebody who doesn't just call me on the phone. She literally comes up. She would always want to bring students up. So I just want to thank President McGinnis for continually being a great president for this university, and she should get a round of applause. Now to all of you, as you heard President McGinnis say, there were a lot of people who are responsible for being here to get you where you are. And I just want you to do that same thing. As President McGinnis told you, I did that 34 years ago. When I wrote that letter to then Speaker Miller, I was already graduating. It was my last semester. I was already out. But I wanted to make sure that the students that came behind me would have it just a little easier than I had it. And I didn't know 25 years later I'd have that very job. And now I got to read all the letters of y'all asking me for money. But that comes with the job. But I just want to tell you, you just never know where you're going to end up in life. But when you get to that moment, I just want you to maximize it and take care of those people. It's easy to take care of your friends and your family, but sometimes the noblest thing you could do is take care of people you don't know and will never, ever meet. And I just want to tell you this one story, and then I'm going to go because I know, like I said, it's a great day. And you know, being the Speaker of the Assembly, it's usually considered the second or third most powerful position in the state of New York. And like I said, I had no idea 34 years ago when I was half paying attention to the commencement speech that, again, I would have this job. But I'd say early in my life, when I was here at Stony Brook, I was fired from the one job that I've ever been fired from. I was an RA, and I couldn't make the training. Yeah, we all know how that is. And the then head of residence life, you know, I've later become very good friends with him. And I hope if he's here, he hates when I tell this story, but, you know, Jerry Stein was a very good friend. But Jerry fired me, and I think it was in 1988. Fast forward, about 2005, 17 years later, I'm a member of the Assembly. And the president of Stony Brook at that point brought a contingent to ask for some building that's built now. I don't remember which one it was. So they're telling me about all the great things that is happening at Stony Brook. I'm half paying attention, but I'm just staring at Dean Stein. And I'm just waiting for the president to finish. So when she finishes making this grand appeal about why I should be helpful to getting Stony Brook its funding, when she finished, I turned to Dean Stein and said, "Do you remember me?" He says, "No, I don't remember you." And I said, "Well, you fired me about 17 years ago." And there was just a quiet hush. And I guess everybody at Stony Brook said, "Oh, we're screwed. We're not going to get any." But I thanked Dean Stein for that. And he said, "Why on earth would you thank me for firing you?" And I said, "Well," I said, "I'm the type of person that believes that everything negative and positive that happens to you in your life is the reason why you are where you are today." And I said, "Who knows, if you hadn't have fired me, I might not be in a position to help Stony Brook get what they are." So long story short, I did help Stony Brook get the building. And ever since then, I've been the fiercest advocate. And don't tell everybody, but Stony Brook is the best and my favorite SUNY school. But just from the experience that I had here at Stony Brook, when I became Speaker, I promised we would double the amount of money for opportunity programs. And for those of you, you're leaving now, the fact that we had no tuition increase is because of myself and members of the legislature who I've said, as long as I'm Speaker of the Assembly, will not see a tuition increase in your public schools, and I feel like the public should help educate you. I don't want you graduating saddled in debt. So I just want you to know how important it is. So I'm just asking all of you to just repay what has been done for you. Go make all the money that you want to make. Go be rich. I'm not asking you to donate as much money as our good friend Jim Simons, who passed away, but many of you should read up on him about his generosity and how much he cared for Stony Brook. But sometimes it could just be a letter of reference, a job opportunity. Just do something for somebody because people did something for you. Congratulations, graduates. Best of luck to you.
And we now welcome Executive Vice President and Provost Carl Lejouet.
I'd like to take this opportunity to acknowledge our faculty and thank them for being here to celebrate this important milestone with all of our students. Faculty are an enormous part of our students' journey as scholars. Just like our families, our friends, and our staff invest in our students' success, so do our faculty. Our faculty represent some of the best work and most brilliant minds that their different disciplines have to offer. Their work has the potential to change lives, improve societies, and impact the world. They've chosen to work at a university so that they can share this knowledge with students to educate and mentor the next generation of inventors, leaders, scholars, professionals, and caring citizens. Graduates, as you embark on your next step, know that we are here at Stony Brook cheering you on. Don't hesitate to reach out to your favorite mentor if you need some advice. Faculty and staff love to hear from their students after they graduate. I've kept in touch with many students I advised who've worked with me on research many years after they've graduated. I'm always happy to hear from them and excited to learn what they're doing. I'm confident our faculty feel exactly the same.
We now invite the Undergraduate Student Government Vice President of Student Life, Isaiah Daniel, forward for a special presentation from the class of 2024.
The mic's a little low. Hi, guys. Hey. Oh my God, I'm so happy to be up here. More importantly, I'm very happy to see you all. Congratulations. So, good morning, President McInnes, esteemed platform party members, faculty, parents, family, and fellow graduates. And congratulations again to the class of 2024. Before I present the senior class gift, I just wanted to say what an honor it's been to serve with you all, to work with you all, to provide us with the best college experience we ever could have asked for. After COVID, we really deserved it. Overseeing, planning, and contributing to almost all SBU traditions and student life has been my undergraduate calling. Your smiles, laughs, and cheers are my motivation to wake up every single day. So thank you guys so much for being so amazing. All right, I'm from Brooklyn, all right, we got this. After Brookfest this year, we sold out 4,300 tickets. I posted on my Instagram saying how happy I was that my younger self decided to stay around. Standing up here today, I'm so happy that I did. To my younger self, I thank the most. Thank you for letting me give so much to so many people, and thank you for letting me live on to see my college years. Anyway, I'm excited to present this year's senior class gift on behalf of the graduating class, which is a tradition dating back to 2005 and established by the Office of the Dean of Students and the Undergraduate Student Government. Go USG. Anyway, the class legacy gift allows Seawolves an opportunity to give back to show their support to Stony Brook. Over the years, students have responded, raising thousands of dollars to fund meaningful initiatives on campus. They have supported scholarships, student life, and advanced the research of the university's service and missions and helped to restore communities during times of need. Under the leadership of the Senior Legacy Council, the class of 2024 continued this important tradition. As a result of their vision, I'm excited to report that more than 600 classmates contributed to this year's class gift, raising a total of, wait for it, $26,000. And this year, we were able to choose exactly where that money went, meaning you knew exactly where each and every one of your dollars went. Shout out to EOP. If you are among the contributors, we ask that you please stand if you are able, and through your efforts, we are able to help leave a legacy here at Stony Brook, and thank you for supporting the future of our Seawolves. So stand up if you contributed. That's all I got. This is goodbye. I hope to see you all soon. Hope to see you at homecoming in the fall. Peace, love, unity, and respect. Thank you so much, everybody.
It's now time to introduce our student speaker, Tim Drolando. Tim is graduating today with 2 degrees, Bachelor of Arts in Political Science and a Bachelor of Science in Mass Communication. A native of Levittown, Long Island, Tim has been highly engaged on campus, serving as a resident assistant, a research assistant, painter, and so much more. After graduation, Tim hopes to catch up on some sleep and then pursue a career in the arts and communications. Please welcome Tim to the podium.
Wow, okay. I need to take this moment to offer everyone here a round of applause. Come on. You know, it's still kind of surreal for me to think we're actually experiencing this moment right here, right now. For those of you who know me, this is essentially a glorified series finale in my mind. And I am deeply honored and privileged to stand before you today as your commencement speaker. I've shaken hands with the former president, worked 2 on-campus jobs, have had my fair share of student life, serving on e-boards, running our student paper, and hosting events for my residence halls. But this, I believe, will be the scene that stays with me. Seeing all of you here. My friends, family, and loved ones alongside professors, faculty, and an oversized mascot and an oversized cap and gown. I'm telling you couldn't have asked for a better crossover. Drafting this speech was a bit of a struggle, and not just because I procrastinate. It forced me to reflect on the past 1,362 days I've been here. Every bittersweet moment, every overslept class, every overdue assignment, and worse, every time we waited in a Dunkin' or Pete's coffee line. What truly challenged me was looking back in time towards a person whom I honestly can't relate to anymore. They were quite the chatterbox, and quite lost. They entered Stony Brook University burdened by the weight of the world and anxious of their place in it. From dusk to dawn, their days consisted of stocking up on vegetable dumplings and prepackaged Caesar salads at Westside Dining, barricading themselves in their dorm room, all just to have a panic attack. This was me, and I barely recognized him. And I realize every single department has mentioned this, but for many of us, this is our first graduation. What was meant to be the swan song of our high school careers was taken away from us. Some received our diplomas in drive-thrus, others in a lone auditorium to little fanfare. Despite all the chaos, all the uncertainty, we still chose to enroll at Stony Brook University that spring. While we could barely find toilet paper or get a haircut, we still envisioned a future. We still saw tomorrow. And in that quaint ceremony our high school eventually held in July, our salutatorian urged us to overcome that inflection point of fear, to surpass our limitations and go far beyond. Now, 4 years later, I yearn to tell my former self what would be next. Because there would be a tomorrow, a beautiful tomorrow, filled with a community bigger than he ever could have ever imagined. A tomorrow of joyful, sleepless nights with friends, a tomorrow of new experiences and adventures, a tomorrow of opportunity, laughter, and the promise of another. Here today, I see that kid from yesterday, and I want to ask him, did I make you proud? Did I achieve our tomorrow? Of course, this speech isn't about me. Without all of you, I couldn't define who I am today. It was you who introduced me to student life and the wild journey of working in campus residences. It was you who casually mentioned working at our school newspaper, introducing me to my passion for photography and storytelling. It was you who told me that no sky was ever bare, who encouraged me to keep painting even when in doubt. It was you who said thank you for being around in moments of crisis, for being a shoulder to cry on, or to simply vent about all the tea with. It was you who told me to keep going. In short, it took us a village to get us here today. Even after many Thursday night biochemistry exams and labs, weekly discussion board posts and article deadlines, dozens of critiques and lectures, hundreds of dining dollars, and yes, thousands of dual mobile phone logins, we were all woven and uplifted through each other. Let me take a moment to acknowledge this. If my mother, carrying nothing but the simple promise of the American dream, hadn't flown over here from a small village in South Holland 40 years ago, our family couldn't have been conceived. She has worked day in and day out to face adversity with a smile and always put her best foot forward. If my brother hadn't immersed himself in film and the arts, if he hadn't urged me to watch Better Call Saul or Mr. Robot, or if I hadn't seen him painstakingly work on his sketchbook assignments in high school, I would have never been inspired to pick up a paintbrush myself. I wouldn't have realized how integral media and stories are to me. And I couldn't imagine a world without you, Paul, my built-in #1 superfan, who has been there to clean up my messes, both literally and figuratively, since day one. It's taken 21 years and a crowd of, I think, thousands of people for me to say this, but I love you all. Let's give them a round of applause. Hold on. We gotta do it. They're right over there. They're right over there. Before I close this out, I want to ask just a quick question. What is bliss? You know, that fleeting moment of tranquility, when the light seems to linger a bit longer, when smiles dig a bit deeper at the corners of your mouth. Some might mix it up with nerves. Others might mistake it for nirvana. It's that moment when everything seems to fall into place. My fellow biology graduates might call it homeostasis. Thank you. I realized that moment for me happened in October of 2020, when my Tuscanini Hall Council hosted a silly, in-person event based off the hit new game at the time, Among Us. It was the first event I ever hosted and set up on my own, and I worried we wouldn't have a large turnout. You know, we ended up having 15 people come, which at the time was over 10% of our building. And that little event brought so much joy. People were laughing, smiles were hidden under their cloth coverings, simply having fun. It was that little moment of joy that reassured me I was on the right path. That was my feeling of bliss. The moment I first called Stony Brook University my home. I know we're facing another inflection point of uncertainty, and the call to action of my high school speaker still resonates. We're facing an imperial land grab ongoing in Ukraine, a humanitarian crisis in Gaza, climate change uprooting our livelihood, bigotry, discrimination, and hate slowly becoming colloquial language. Now more than ever, we must fight for ourselves and for a tomorrow that everyone can prosper in. And let me tell you, this generation right here is a generation of leaders. The world hears us and hears us loudly. But even if you're unsure of what lies ahead of you after today, I want you to carry those moments of bliss with you. Cherish them, keep them warm, share them with others. And continue to do the things that you love. People will notice. Continue to keep doing what you love. I promise you it's worth it. With that, thank you, and congratulations to the class of 2024.
And now, please welcome Alumni Association Vice President of Engagement Strategy, Dr. Leonard J. Moss.
Seawolves, class of 2024, it is my honor to welcome you to the Stony Brook Alumni Association. You are now a member of a community of more than 220,000 alumni spanning the globe who have your back. It is a profound thing to think about, that we all come from different places, live different experiences, and go on to do different things. Some of you will climb mountains, literally and figuratively, treat diseases, develop remarkable technologies, become successful leaders in your fields, and make the world a better place in big and small ways. But regardless of where you came from, where you are now, or where you go, as a graduate of Stony Brook University, we will always share a common identity. And that identity comes with more than 220,000 people cheering you on and rooting for your success, not just today, but throughout the years to come. It is also why so many of us stay connected, because not only did Stony Brook provide opportunities for me as a student, it has remained an important part of my life, from providing meaningful programs and services, building connections, both old and new, and being a source of pride. This Stony Brook community is an amazing one, far beyond your graduation. I hope you will stay connected like I have. I can't wait to see you at homecoming next fall. I can't wait to see you at one of the hundreds of events on campus, in your area, or even on Zoom. I wish you the very best. Thank you and congratulations. And next, please stay tuned for another feature of our shared history, our alma mater, performed by the Stony Brook vocalists.
Sandy shore, meeting the northern sea, ancient ground where newborn dreams arise, scarlet gray, under azure skies, the morning of the lifetime lies in Stony Brook. A grateful cheer for Stony Brook. Youthful joys, youthful folly too, ancient wisdom seen through youthful eyes, lifelong friends bound by youthful ties. The morning of a lifetime lies in Stony Brook. Ah, raise a grateful cheer. Ah, raise a grateful cheer. Ah, raise a grateful cheer for Stony
Thank you, vocalists. We now invite Celia Marshak, Dean of the Graduate School, to come forward and begin the formal presentation of candidates.
As Dean of Stony Brook University's Graduate School, I am honored to recognize the accomplishments of doctoral candidates who have earned PhDs. Earlier this week, we celebrated 230 candidates at our doctoral graduation and hooding ceremony. Today, we recognize the many years of research and scholarship. Will the doctoral candidates joining us today please rise? Candidates, please be seated. It is also my honor to recognize the graduates who have earned a master's. The master's is an advanced degree signifying the acquisition of specialized theoretical and practical knowledge. Master's graduates must demonstrate advanced analytical skills, complex problem solving, critical evaluation, and independent scholarship appropriate to their chosen fields. Will the candidates for master's degrees please rise? Candidates, please be seated. President McGinnis, it is my honor to acknowledge the accomplishments of these candidates. Congratulations.
We now welcome back Provost Lejwe to present today's honors candidates.
See, Isaiah, I actually need to raise the mic, by the way. I just caught the short joke, so you're definitely graduating. So. President McGinnis, I am honored to present to you our undergraduate honors candidates who are graduating today with distinction. Attainment of a degree with distinction is indicated on each of these students' diplomas and on their permanent academic record. Will candidates graduating with the distinction of cum laude with honors, magna cum laude with high honors, and summa cum laude with highest honors, please stand. So stay standing. President McGinnis, it is with great pride that I present to you this year's honors candidates. Honors candidates, you may be seated.
We will now call our university deans forward to present their candidates. Please first welcome the Dean of the School of Nursing, Patricia Bruckenthal.
Good afternoon. On behalf of the faculty, staff, and leadership of the School of Nursing, it is my honor to congratulate all of you on this special day. You are members of the largest single group of healthcare providers in the nation. Your practice is a critical link to promote and restore health of individuals, families, and communities. Graduates of the School of Nursing use science, humanism, and ethics to practice the healing art of nursing. Will the candidates for the Bachelor of Science, the Master of Science degrees, and the Advanced Certificate programs, Doctorate of Nursing Practice, and Doctor of Philosophy in the School of Nursing please stand? President McGinnis, with great pleasure, I present to you this year's School of Nursing candidates. Candidates, please be seated.
And now we welcome the Dean of the School of Social Welfare, Sherry Miller.
On behalf of the faculty, staff, administration, and alumni of the School of Social Welfare, it's my honor to offer congratulations to all of our graduates. The world couldn't possibly need more now than it does, you and your collective commitment to well-being, humanity, justice, equity, and the kind of transformational change that will make this world a better place. As a now and forever member of the School of Social Welfare community, we can't wait to see what comes next for you as your professional paths unfold. Will the candidates for Bachelor of Science in Social Work and Master of Social Work from the School of Social Welfare please stand? President McGinnis, with great pleasure, I present to you this year's School of Social Welfare candidates. Candidates, please be seated.
Next, we welcome the Dean of the School of Health Professions, Stacy Jaffe Gropak.
Thank you. On behalf of the faculty and staff of the School of Health Professions, we offer our congratulations. We are grateful for the future work you will do in preventing illness, promoting wellness, and healing those who need your services. Will the candidates for the Bachelor of Science, Master of Science, Doctor of Physical Therapy, degrees in the School of Health Professions, please stand? President McGinnis, I have the distinct honor to present you with this year's candidates. Candidates, please be seated.
And now from the School of Professional Development, Vice Provost for Continuing Professional and Executive Education, Peter Diplock.
On behalf of the faculty, staff, and alumni of the School of Professional Development, I congratulate you on this great achievement and wish you much success as you move forward in your careers. We need your passion, thoughtfulness, enthusiasm, and leadership. Will the candidates for the Master of Arts in Liberal Studies, Master of Arts in Teaching, Master of Science in Human Resource Management, Master of Arts in Higher Education Administration, and postmaster certificates in educational leadership and school district leadership, and advanced graduate certificates from the School of Professional Development. Please stand. President McInnes, I present to you this year's School of Professional Development candidates. Candidates, please be seated.
Next, we welcome Paul Shepson, Dean of the School of Marine and Atmospheric Sciences.
Thank you for that. I'm delighted to be able to present these students for the conferral of their degrees. We're very proud of their accomplishments and indeed their spirit and determination and commitment to contributing to a healthier environment gives us all great hope for the future of our planet. Will the candidates for the degrees of Bachelor of Arts, Bachelor of Science, Master of Arts, and Doctor of Philosophy from the School of Marine and Atmospheric Sciences please stand? President McInnes, I'm proud to present you the School of Marine and Atmospheric Sciences candidates. Way to go, SOMAS students. Candidates, please be seated.
Now we welcome the Dean of the School of Communication and Journalism, Laura Lindenfeld.
Hello over there. Will this year's candidates for the Bachelor of Arts in Journalism, Bachelor of Science in Mass Communication, Master of Science in Journalism, and Master of Science in Science Communication in the School of Communication and Journalism please stand? I'm so proud of you all. We in our school talk about how our work will create a fairer, more just, more rational world. I have seen so many of you use your knowledge and skills and hearts to do just that. When you leave this stadium today, keep telling those stories and engaging diverse communities through effective and powerful communication. It is the only way we as a society will move forward, and you are exactly the right people to create that momentum and keep it going. President McInnes, I present to you this year's School of Communication and Journalism candidates.
Now we welcome Dean Haresh Gurnani from the College of Business.
Will this year's candidates for the Bachelor of Science, Master of Science in Accounting, Master of Business Administration, and Master of Science in Finance degrees in the College of Business please stand? College of Business class of 2024, first and foremost, my congratulations to you. You have not only gained an education in business, but importantly built a platform to grow, learn, and discover your passions. Embrace the lessons you've learned, for they are the building blocks of your future success. You will be the driving force behind positive change in society, and let the values instilled in you during your time at Stony Brook be the guiding principles that shape your decisions and actions. President McInnes, I present to you this year's College of Business candidates. Congratulations, please be seated.
Next is our Dean of the College of Engineering and Applied Sciences, Andrew Singer.
It's my distinct honor and privilege to represent the College of Engineering and Applied Sciences' compassionate, creative, and curious class of 2024. Builders, designers, inventors, makers, engineers, and computer scientists who are now equipped with the ability, the desire, and drive to address some of the world's biggest challenges. I'd like you all to meet the creators of our better tomorrows. Will the candidates for the degrees of Bachelor of Engineering, Bachelor of Science, Master of Science, Doctor of Philosophy, and Advanced Graduate Certificates in the College of Engineering and Applied Sciences please rise? President McInnes, it is my great pleasure to present to you the candidates from the College of Engineering and Applied Sciences. Go Seas! Congratulations, candidates, please be seated.
Lastly, we invite Axel Dries, Interim Dean of the College of Arts and Sciences.
Good afternoon. It is my pleasure to present the graduates of the College of Arts and Sciences, and I want to send special welcomes to their families and friends who have joined us here today to celebrate your achievements. So would the almost 2,000 graduates from the College of Arts and Sciences please stand? Graduates, for the past many years, you faced challenges, you had to embrace change, you seek new opportunities in many ways, but you persevered and are here today. You might not have thought that this day would come, but here you are. With the experience and education you got at Stony Brook, you are now embarking on the next chapter of your lives, which may still be unwritten, but it clearly starts here today. I wish you all the best wherever your journey takes you. President McInnes, I'm honored to present to you the candidates for the degrees of Bachelor of Science, Bachelor of Arts, Master of Music, Master of Science, Master of Arts, Advanced Graduate Certificates, Doctors of Musical Arts, and Doctors of Philosophy of the College of Arts and Sciences.
Candidates, please be seated. This concludes our presentation of candidates. We now invite President McInnes and Provost Lejeune forward for the conferral of degrees.
At this time, I would like to invite all candidates for doctoral, professional, master's, bachelor's degrees, and advanced graduate certificates to rise. President McInnes, these students have met the graduation requirements set by the Board of Trustees. As the representative of their faculty, I am proud to present them to you, and I respectfully request that you confer upon them the degrees and certificates for which they are qualified.
By the authority vested in me by the Board of Trustees, and upon recommendation of the faculty, I confer degrees upon all of you who have completed the respective requirements with all the rights, privileges, and responsibilities pertaining thereto. So, graduates, largest graduating class we've ever had, largest number of students we've ever had here, greatest number of faculty, family, and friends here to see this moment, the moment you have all been waiting for. Now, as tradition goes, but we're not there yet, because you got to get really prepped for this, there is a moment near the end of the ceremony when graduates are asked to turn their tassels from one side of the cap to the other to signify the earning of a degree. That moment's coming, but class of 2024, I want you to get this right, because it doesn't happen if you don't get the perfect Instagram selfie. So make sure you got your hat ready, make sure you're in selfie mode, and now you may turn your tassels from right to left and toss your caps.